Hello everybody and welcome to our Palworld survival guide. We are covering some new items that have been dropped with the recent update. Healing items in particular because they actually allow you to heal yourself in battle, which is amazing. Now, you know, when you get to that kind of point where like you're in a boss battle and like your pal's doing okay, but the boss has hit you a few times and your health is low. And normally you'd be kind of like out of luck for the most part. But now that has changed, thankfully, because we have some healing items. So let's go to our workbench, and we will see that we have two new items, the low-quality recovery meds and the recovery meds. So this is like a more beginner, low-tier version, and this is like kind of like the higher-tier version. So obviously to get these, you're going to need to make a medieval medicine workbench, and they will show up with all the rest of these recipes. And to craft these guys, they both have similar crafting ingredients. One obviously probably requires, a little bit more, but let's just focus on the low quality recovery meds first. So to make these guys, you will need 3 cavern mushrooms, 5 red berries, and 2 pal fluids. And you can get these cavern mushrooms in the various dungeons throughout the world. They are glowing and green, pretty easy to find. You only get 1 mushroom per mushroom basically, so I would definitely say grab what you can, stock up, put them in a cooler because they do spoil kind of quickly, I've come to find. So just kind of keep an eye on that. And then obviously the rest of these ingredients pretty easy to get for the most part. Now for our recovery meds, again, you'll need 5 cavern mushrooms, 5 red berries, 5 pal fluids, and then 3 cotton candy. So same thing with almost like the low quality ones. A little bit more, obviously, of the resources. You'll need a few more mushrooms. And then this cotton candy, you can get that really only from the Woolly Pop Pal. And that has a chance of dropping if you defeat or capture them, or if you assign one to a ranch, they can drop that passively for you. So that is how you're going to get your cotton candy. And then you would just make these in the workbench. I don't really, unfortunately, have enough ingredients to make these, but we can already see what these guys do. So for, again, focusing on our low quality recovery meds here, when you take this, it will recover your health, 3 health points basically every second for 600 seconds. So not too terrible, especially for just a very low quality kind of healing item. And then we have Recovery Med, which will heal you 5 health points per second for 600 seconds. So same amount of time, but this guy is going to be healing you more. And with 5 health points especially, that's going to go pretty quickly, especially over 600 seconds. So that's pretty nice. I would definitely say, obviously, if you have the resources available, go for the recovery meds. Obviously they do better than the low quality recovery meds. So this is definitely, I would say, more geared towards advanced and expert players around the mid tier and the kind of end game. This is definitely kind of more the meds that you should be making, and then beginners obviously be focusing on the low quality recovery meds, unless you're lucky and you have a Woolly Pop already, in which case go for it, go for the recovery meds. But definitely helpful for this, and this one too, just because it does heal you a lot faster. Obviously a lot more useful for bigger boss fights that do a little bit more damage. But that is it. I'm really excited about these items because I have a tendency of dying before my pals, so it's very nice to be able to heal up. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about them. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Keep surviving and keep thriving.